What it do? It's your boy Illuminated D, and you know what I'm saying? We back with another one. I got a topic for y'all today, and I know it's gonna throw a lot of people for a whirlwind. So bear with me. We gonna jump right into this, and then we gonna talk about it afterwards. All right? Let's get to it.
Y'all don't like the fact that it's coming from a woman. You rather it come from a man's mouth, or what is it? Why can't you accept the truth? What is it? What is that about? A man cannot cheat. He can only take on another wife. So you can't take that up with me. It's biblically, sex is marriage. So I don't know what else to say to you people who say that I'm a pick-me, other than, so what? I'll be that all day. But it's interesting because I can't really be a pick-me, you know why? Because I'm already chosen. So call me all the pick-me you want to call me. Whatever you want to call me. The truth is the truth. It's still going to remain the same. Shallow.
So let's talk about it. The truth of the fact of depending on what you believe, and when I say believe as in if you're Christian, Catholic. Now if you're atheist, this doesn't apply to you. So we'll go into all the different dynamics, but let's go ahead and talk about this, all right? Biblically it says that sex is marriage. Immediately upon the point of you having sex is when you get married. Marriage is not defined by a piece of paper. That was just a contract or agreement that the Europeans wrote up in order to state that two couples have been joined through the state, through the government, showing a contractual agreement that you have conducted a partnership, which allows you to technically be able to conduct business together. That's technically what the contractual agreement is. But if you start looking at it through the biblical standpoint, the Bible says that upon sex, you're already married. So immediately, as soon as you have sex, you married that person. Which is real interesting dynamic because if you're, married like through contractual agreement, the Bible actually does say the only way that you can actually be divorced is if there's infidelity within the marriage, which means that if a married individual goes out, marries another individual, which means has sex with them, instantly you become their spouse. That's just what the Bible says. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, now if you're atheist, then technically people can cheat because, you don't believe anything. But who's to say here nor there? What I believe is that as soon as I have sex with somebody, you instantly become my wife. You know what I'm saying? And I won't go too deep into it because I do feel like a lot of dudes be out here leaving their wives out in the cold. You feel me? But if you my wife, I'm gonna make sure that you straight. In the past, I have made mistakes. You feel me? Everybody's made mistakes. You know what I'm saying? We've left our spouses out in the cold. But biblically, men technically can't cheat. The only thing that we can do is go and get another wife and add you in. Now, if we start looking at it from the society standpoint on, what people believe, because, most people don't actually go off what the Bible says. They don't actually believe in anything. So if you don't believe in what the Bible says, then technically people can cheat. But if you do believe in what the Bible says, the only thing that we can actually do is just add another spouse into the situation. And people don't like that because they feel like their place is compromised. They feel like that singular autonomy that is owned by them is now taken and put into compromise. But, you know, what do you all believe? I want you all to tap in, go into the comment section, and tell me what y'all think. I believe if there is no communication between you and your spouse, spouses, partners, partnerships, whatever you're in, then it can become a problem because you're not talking to your partner and talking to them and telling them, hey, listen, I want to bring somebody else into our situation. That right there in my eyes is wrong. You feel me? But if there is communication and then your spouse says, hey, I don't want another spouse brought into our relationship, then you have to respect that. But if you do decide to go out there and you do decide, you know what I'm saying, technically it's infidelity. So you have to remember communication is a huge part, and it has a huge part to play in relationships. But tell me what you all think about this. Thank you, Noble Is Sara. I apologize if I'm getting your name wrong for today's content. But we all want to be successful. We all want to be somewhere in life. But in order to do that, you got to do something that you ain't never done before. And that's the reason that we doing this right here, right now. Everybody be blessed. Be safe.